Okay, I think we're back.
Magic is dumb and stupid and makes
Fix it.
I should have fixed it. Yeah, looks like it's fixed.
Alright. See what else he's gonna say that's kinda stupid.
So, for whatever reason, the stream on Twitch just cut off. I might not even be able to do the fucking mom react streams anymore. God damn it!
magic is dumb and stupid and makes no sense, and my brain hurts the more I try to figure out how it works. Except when bards use it, because bards are cool and mages are lame with their colorful flowy robes and giant obnoxiously fashionable hats. No, I'm not jealous, shut up. At the very least though, most of them work hard for their magical abilities, some of them cultivating it through skill and experience, others answering to a higher power, some having a codependent relationship with the arcane, and some lucky enough to have their parents bang a mystical creature and receive a small genetic loan of 1,000,000 mana. Welcome to a crap guide to D&D.
None of us are lucky enough to get the last one.
It's called being a sorcerer.
Get your stupid hats ready, it's time for the casters, where your weapons suck, your armors suck, and your martial skills are closer to that of the average D&D player. Instead, you'll be relying on the mystical, magnificent mass of magics. Except in this case, not really relying on, and more like bullying it into doing what you want. Sorcerers are those who disrespect the rules of magic and can easily manipulate it, like it's some young adult who's desperate for food that isn't microwaved or takeout. Maybe that's why your hit die is the one used for Monopoly games. That's right,
Stop
a
staring
pathetic
at me.
D6, which likely means the DM won't have to do much to make you piss your pants in fear. The Sorc de Soleil's metamagic feature means you can enhance the spells you cast by paying off the essence of arcane with the inheritance money you got from your magical parents, and allows you to influence your spells to take on a variety of effects to your liking. Its effects include, but are not limited to, biased AoEs, angry AoEs, spells that gotta go fast, say, "Nuh-uh, I totally got you, I hit your shirt, clothing counts," get an extended spell warranty, double penetration, or even cast with the sound of your armpit farts if you don't feel like talking that day. And you can do all that and more by using your sorcery points, which has got to be the two most absolutely nerdiest words you could ever put together in a single phrase. It's
Okay, he's right about the nerdiest stuff. But the best way to play a caster is to keep your ass out of the way and cast from. Then you don't have to be healed every 2 seconds.
Fireball.
Yeah.
It's also a weirdly effective safe word because it allows your magical BDSM to stop so your spell slots can catch their breath and recover. With archetypes, you have squishy clerics, zippy zappy, casty blasty, watch for the lightning, it gets nasty, darkness, 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 scaly and denial, and the only one that really matters, the Wheel of Wild Magic! Where you and whatever other lucky souls nearby get to experience the high-octane thrills of randomness. Think your pathetic magic missile just won't cut it? Don't worry, with the right kind of luck, it could suddenly open up a one-way portal to the fire planes. Who knows what crazy, helpful, and or harmful effects could happen due to your gambling addiction? Let's spin that wheel and see how wild we can get. I may have spun it a little bit too hard because of my stonkingly huge muscles, so we'll just let that go for a while. Now, the main difference between the three arcane casters is how they get their magic. While wizards take years studying for the ACT and warlocks keep having to pay interest to their demon lord shareholders, sorcerers' magic comes from the fact that they were born inherently talented instead of needing to do any actual work. That's why your casting ability is charisma, because we totally need more of those, and just because you can cast spells doesn't necessarily mean you're smart. But who cares what's smart when you can cast big spells with big effects so your big numbers can turn the big baddies into big piles of giblet experience points. Insert fireball joke. And now you know how to play sorcerer, you're welcome. Well, shit.
Funny, because that can happen.
So do you know what happens?
Yeah, you sitting there with your saggy butt.
Stop. We were both trying to pause it at the same time.
What happens when you roll too low a number as a caster and the DM's trying not to kill you?
Get their spotted plant?
No. No. Yep. Naked with no. More than once. It has happened.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hey you, yeah you sitting there with your saggy butt cheeks and emotionless expression. I know what you're thinking. Boy, I wish I could cast spells, but all I got is an expendable firstborn child and a willingness to work under a questionably immoral arcane master till the end of time. Well, that's just the exact sort of motivation we like for our employees at EDB Incorporated. And if you sign up with us, we'll be sure you're treated in a way that you deserve for assisting in furthering our goals to bring about the ruin of the entire multiverse. All I need you to do is sign here and agree to give us eternal servitude of your mortal soul.
Pretty much.
But on the bright side, we have dental. Welcome to A Crap Guide to D&D.
Hey, this can happen.
Better,
So you
than,
want to use magic, but only as much...
better than most real-world employers. It's sad.
Nowadays, yes.
And it's sad when your employer's a demon and they're better than any human employer.
I remember when human employees. That's how old I am.
There was a time where that was a thing?
Yes.
much
And
as you wanna
people
hug-
actually found a job and wanted to stay there and prepared. Once upon a time, a long time ago. Go.
So you want to use magic, but only as much as you want to hug that one family member you keep seeing at reunions, but aren't quite sure how you're related. Then you may want to be a warlock, the fake gamers of the Forgotten Realms. How warlocks differ from the other casters is that the amount of times you can cast your spells before running out of spell slots is absolute shit. Instead of having a set number of spells for each level of spell slot, you get a maximum of 4 spell slots for all your spells up to 5th level, and that's it. And a few other ones, but nobody cares about those. The flip side is that the spells you cast are always at their max level, and instead of having to take a long rest to get those slots back, all you need is an hour to have a wank, have a biscuit, and you're back on your feet. But you know what? Fuck real spells. You may think you're a caster, but really picking this class is purely an excuse to do nothing but cast everyone's favorite cantrip, Eldritch. Cast it at weddings, funerals, beach parties. Or you can just cast it randomly because the party's taking 5 hours to buy a single dagger from the shopkeeper and you're bored. Aside from casting nothing but Eldritch all day, the main draw of the Warlock is the fact that it's the greatest game of dress-up dolls of all time. Eldritch invocations allow you to custom tailor your Warlock so that it suits you better than my form-fit Kieran assless chaps. You can talk to animals without needing to cast a spell, go straight up invisible whenever you want, but most importantly, there are invocations that allow you to customize your Eldritch so that whenever you shoot your gobbledygook at whatever poor sap that looked at you funny, you can pull them forward and do your best Scorpion impression, snipe them from 2 blocks away, or make the beam of arcane destruction smell like strawberries if you like. But it's not all fun in Eldritch because remember, you've signed a pact with a patron, so your power is being loaned to you from an all-powerful arcane sugar daddy. So you will have to pay interest if you want to make sure all that magic stays nicely tucked into your Eldritch sack. Luckily, they're not like bank loans because you can actually pay them off, and they're not always inherently evil. You have the choice of being bossed around by a literal devil who decided to make you their favorite person, so they're gonna be your mommy for a little bit. A skeleton who ironically refuses to let you die because you still owe him 2 platinum. Fairies who are just straight up assholes. God, so you're basically a cleric now. Literally Cthulhu. But forget all those because the only real option is to have your patron be a magically possessed sentient sword and shield that yells fuck when you swing it. Basically,
I have met Cthulhu.
you have such a huge amount of options to choose from with how you build your warlock, it's very unlikely any 2 warlocks will be the same. So get your shopping baskets, light some candles, have fun customizing. Oh, and remember you have to sacrifice 3 more babies by the end of the week or you're fired! And now you know how to play warlock. You're
Okie dokie!
Impressive, you know? I mean, I've never had a student score 0 in everything before.
What do you mean? I chose exactly the perfect spell for every situation.
Well, you answered Fireball for every question.
What's your point, person within fireball distance?
What I mean is you can't expect a big damaging area of effect spell
Person within fireball distance.
to be the answer for everything. Maybe try some
Meanwhile, paladins be like, that's some tough talk for someone within crusading distance.
Yep.
different spells, maybe minor illusion to trick the enemy. You can find a fae or a fiend to serve as your familiar, or even prestidigitation. It has a surprising amount of uses, even though it costs nothing.
I'm about to prestidigitate all over your desk if you keep suggesting lame-o spells.
What I'm saying is you should expand your horizons. A wizard is the apex of the arcane, the ultimate utility caster, and one of these days you're gonna find yourself in an encounter where Fireball isn't gonna... Where'd you go? What the fuck?
Welcome to A Crap Guide to D&D!
Fireball. Just fireball.
The classic, the OG, the frail old man with a stick that shoots magic missiles at a few goblins and then has to go door to door telling his neighbors he's a registered hex offender. The wizard is the most powerful class if you ignore any other classes that are stronger, which are all of them, because this thing is more fragile than a single layered sheet of toilet paper that's been soaking in the soggy crack of a bridge troll's ass cheeks. This class is the sorcerer's lamer, more studious, dorky neighbor who does all the hard work for none of the recognition. You get saving throws and intelligence and wisdom instead of constitution and charisma, so sure, you'll be able to ace that pop quiz and not have to worry about being distracted, but you won't be able to hold your liquor or score any hot dates at Chad Firebolt's party in the Golden Mansion his chromatic dragon dad bought him. If you're looking for the silver lining, the wizard is definitely the heaviest case of be careful who you call ugly in magic school. The wizard's spell list is thicker than the Storm King's thunder thighs. You gain spell slots like a shower drain gets hair, and during a short rest you can even choose a small amount of spell slots to recover depending on your level. Best of all, at higher levels you even get the ability to cast your favorite low-level spells as many times as you like. But who are we kidding? You're likely going to be dead before you reach that high, either killed by your own fireballs or killed by all your pissed off allies who were caught in your own fireballs. But hold your horses there, Mr. I actually believe wizard memes are as funny in the game as they are on social media. All your spells are tied to your spellbook because wizards have short-term memory loss, and unless it's a cantrip, you can only cast a spell if you have a 3-step tutorial with pictures to color. But the work doesn't just stop there. The stronger spells at higher levels are going to need expensive magical components to cast them if you don't want to embarrass yourself with arcanal dysfunction and suddenly your finger of death feels more like a finger of mild discomfort. People say wizards are the utility casters because of the massive amount of spells at their disposal, many of which are apparently great for a wide range of situations. I'm here to smartly inform you that those people are stupid. Use
No.
Victim.
They might be in the miscellaneous bullshit drawer in the kitchen.
I don't think so, but you can check.
Fireball and only Fireball. Nothing but Fireball. Just Fireball. Just Fireball. Just Fireball. Because they are the nerds of D&D, wizards have an unhealthy amount of knowledge of all of the different schools of magic. So instead of having their archetypes based around a certain theme, they get one for each of the aforementioned schools of magic, which is too damn many to go over, and frankly, I don't have the time or gummy bears to last a whole lecture. Instead, I'm going to quickly summarize each school of magic, and also war magic, cause fuck you, and I'm gonna do it all in song!
Oh no.
Evocation elements to burn or shock or freeze your friends. Necromancy spares the dying, or you could just resurrect them. Abjuration keeps you safe and
Hey. That's why I want to avenge my brother. You have my axe, you have my bow, and you have your brother.
Yep.
Necromancer.
Pretty much.
Necromancer lawyer. I see your witness and raise the victim.
Okay.
almost makes your armor fair. Divination helps you sense, detect, commune, and talk to bears. Conjuration, portals, and make stuff for free. Transmutation, turn things into other things. With enchantment, buff the buff or in between. And delusion, visual tricks to prank the brain with fear and silence. Blur and go invisible. Pretend you're someone else's dad. Disguise, mislead, take on their life. War magic is like tank mage, getting lots of defense, flexing as you cast. And now you know how to play wizard. You're welcome.
I don't have words at this moment.
Okay, this one's not actually.
Oh, please. I don't want to hear the song again.
A wise man once said, magic is dumb and stupid and makes no sense, and I trust that man. He wields a sword and a shield, so why use magic when you can use big brain energy and the power of science? And I know how much nerds love science, so much that they won't shut up about it and one day start making weird advances towards their Texas Instrument. Listen, we all have our urges,
Ew.
but seriously, get a server room. Welcome to a crap guide to D&D.
Ew.
Yeah.
Just ew.
It's about damn time we got another intelligence caster. The stat is about as commonly used for spellcasting as your bedroom is used for sexy times. The artificer is an inventor who decided traditional magical means by accomplished wizards and scholars are too mainstream and decided to come up with their own magic spells and items after reading 2 articles by angry moms from Baldur's Gate who discovered casting real spells can actually give you genital flumps. Checkmate, sorcerers. Instead of that, you can tinker with items to imbue them with special properties like turning it into a flashlight, turning it into a scented candle, or turning it into a phone that can only record and play vines. The best part is that once you give the item the properties, it lasts forever, so go have fun enjoying your 7 seconds of fame before the service shuts down and you become a struggling vlogger. And speaking of messing with the natural properties of items, as you level up you gain infusions, which allow you to turn that sex toy you hide in the dresser from a basic vibrator to a vibrator. Infusions include, but are not limited to, boring stat increase, Thor's hammer, item dupe glitch, and go gadget blinka-boots! This is all due to your massive IQ rating of 20 billion, which is so high you can add your intelligence modifier to any of you or your ally party members' dice rolls and become the ultimate backseat gamer telling them about the bad guy's weak spots because there's no way they're simple-minded minds could have figured it out on their own. And if that doesn't work out, you can use one of the 50 magical items you've made yourself and refuse to part with, like someone on an episode of Hoarders, or pull a fast one and throw the magical vibrator that you secretly stored a charge of fireball in. Being the new class that it is, the Artificer only has 3 subclasses so far, and no, I'm not going to cover the new ones that come out. Stop asking, I just want to go on vacation with my sword and shield already. The Alchemist is like a drunk doctor and gains a few healing spells, can buff allies with the power of drinking and gambling, and can help you grow closer bonds with your pets. If you want to sit there contributing
I don't want to know how the pet thing. Please.
can buff allies with the power of drinking and gambling, and can help you grow closer bonds with your pets. If you want a big fuck-off gun, the Artillerist can create an Eldritch Cannon that can either fire 3 different kinds of artillery, or just sit there contributing nothing while you marvel at your amazing craftsmanship, because keeping track of more than one thing on the board is hard, isn't that right, Dungeon Master? And lastly, the Battlesmith, where you decide to stop being a puss baby and join the fight with a mystery-solving robo-dog sidekick. Ranger. Overall, the Artificer loves making, finding, and using loads and loads of magical items, which means you'll probably forget about half of your inventions, because players can't be trusted to even remember the items they started with at the beginning of the campaign. Just make sure to keep them under good security so the rogue doesn't steal them all while you long rest, and suddenly you wake up to the sound of Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture. Now you know how to play Artificer. You're welcome.
Oh.
You can't use Tchaikovsky, you can't use cannons as musical instruments. Yes, I can, and I'm going to use 21 of them. Tchaikovsky, no. Tchaikovsky, yes!
Pretty much. Oh,
Welcome.
There's races. Goblins, Barbarian again. Gonna do Barbarian again in alignment.
Didn't you already make a crap guide to Barbarian? Well, yes, but actually no, that one's garbage. It's shit. It's poopy doopy and in need of some update and polish like a live service game 2 minutes after release. I've gained a whopping 1 additional point in my intelligence since then, and I'm now superior in every way. Smarter, stronger, more wiggly than ever before. And this is the only one I'm doing, so don't hold your breath for the others. They're perfect forever. So let's start from the top. D&D is for dorks, what with all the complex words and math. It's packed to the brim with a bunch of mechanics and systems, and nobody has the time to read because they're too busy not playing D&D. But no worries, you third-string athlete who occasionally looks at their old high school pictures and then reflects in the mirror wondering what happened. Lucky for you, I have a class that'll need as much brainpower as Varsity had to use on their midterms. And all you gotta do is learn how to throw a tiny plastic icosahedron just like how you threw every single game coach put you into. Welcome to A Crap Guide to D&D.
Okay.
Everybody likes to hit things, and D&D is the best because you can literally hit anything you want, including the other players, and what better class to hit everything than the Barbarian, who's the best at hitting things and never stopping hitting things. Having a d12 hit die means you have around a googolplex of hit points by level 2, and unarmored defense means the chunkier you are, the better you can block and avoid attacks because the enemy's too distracted at how your fat hairy tits are flailing about. Better yet, you have Spider Sense, which allows you to avoid traps, spells, social events, and laundry like you've just moved out of your parents' house and are trying to get your life together. But enough about defense. The real reason to play Barbarian is to hit it very hard, going into a bloodthirsty you can.
So wait a minute. I have figured something out. I turn into a barbarian when my boys don't do what they're supposed to do.
Channel your anger into the might of 1,000 dads who just felt the thermostat get adjusted, and during your rage you become the world's greatest goblin juicer. You gain bonus damage, advantage on strength checks, and any and all physical attacks will bounce off of your day 1 patch.
Ooh, goblin juicer. You guys count as goblins. Woo!
Pecs. As you gain levels, you get progressively angrier and angrier, getting a straight up flat increase to your movement speed, an extra heavy swing when you land a crit, and become too angry to die potentially forever as long as you keep hitting things. As far as flavors of goes, there's the Berserker if you want to swing your weapon like it's taped to a ceiling fan, mistaken stupidity for bravery, and have an unlimited supply of Uno reverse cards. Alternatively, the Totem Warrior is like a gateway furry, where you channel your favorite Robin Hood crush and pretend everybody is Prince John. Battle Ranger to become a really pissed porcupine. Storm Herald if you want to make the environment around you as pissed as you are. Zealot if you want to be a diet paladin with a smite and aura that's made with 0 sugar. And Ancestral Guardian if you're a scared little bitch. Offense is the only offense, and I will have none of these tactics in my combat encounters. What, you thought I biggered my brain so I could think harder and waste time when all that planning fails because of a bad roll, and then I have to sit around being useless for the rest of the session? What do you take me for, some kind of wizard? Well, do you, huh? Fuck you, I'll beat the shit out of you. You think you're better than me just because you can count? I hope you like being pavement lotion because you're gonna be filling all the cracks in my driveway. And now you know how to play Barbarian, you're welcome. Hi, I just wanted to take a sec for more people to notice and understand this disclaimer. Most importantly, this part, I don't actually want to upset anybody. It's all part of the character, and I hope everyone keeps that in mind. We good? Okay. Everybody likes personality quizzes, right? See what's your spirit animal, how burnt of a toasted slice of bread you are, what's your worst trait as an employee based on the brand of cereal you like to buy. They're great because most of the time, if you don't like what the quiz results give you, you can look up which answers contribute to what result and just get the one that you wanted in the first place and then brag about it on social media. Wow, would you look at that? I'm such a Slytherin because I'm so cunning, right? Yeah, well, joke's on you, that was all an intelligent ruse. I'm actually a Ravenclaw. Or am I? Same with star signs. They're just vague enough that they can boil down to, you're a thoughtful individual who sometimes overthinks things and can be impulsive, but in the end of the day wants to do the best that you can for the people you care about while never settling for the worst possible outcome. And I could say I just described a Libra and they'd eat that shit up like they're a pet that just found some stray cardboard. Luckily, Dungeons & Dragons doesn't have any of that dumb personality shit that nerds argue about for hours on the internet in hopes to totally pwn the other side with facts and logic or anything. Welcome to A Crap Guide to D&D.
Pretty much.
And that was the entire intro sequence for the video.
Oh my god.
An old relic of the past and the easiest way to start fights both on and offline, the D&D alignment chart is its version of a personality quiz that no one can agree on. You've likely seen this tic-tac-toe board being used with pop culture characters being placed in each segment, giving a vague idea of what each of them means. But then all it takes is for you to put someone in the wrong place and then everyone starts throwing fists as if they had just found out that you used their facial hair razor to shave your butthole. Remember, characters can only be one alignment forever and must only ever do things considered to be that alignment because thinking about character depth and development is hard, and when people disagree with me, I take it as a personal attack. More importantly, as a player, you get to say what your character's alignment is, and no one can ever debate that you're not playing that alignment because you know your character better than they do, and they're just jealous and wish their scrubby sheet was as cool as yours, so they can suck fat nards.
Hey.
Small smooth brains think lawful means the literal sense as in following the law, but instead what it really means is having a strict set of rules, whether it be moral, legal, or because your boss is telling you to do it. It's one of the most predictable alignments. 99% of the time when a lawful character sets out to do something through a promise or obligation, they actually follow through, which is why they make great fitness instructors, because when they say they're not gonna fuck your mom, they actually don't fuck your mom. A lawful good act is keeping the promise because it's the right thing to do. A lawful neutral keeps the promise because it is a promise and they're gonna stick by it even if fucking your mom saves the universe. And a lawful evil keeps the promise because they're gonna fuck your dad instead since he technically didn't say anything about him.
Pretty much. Yeah,
Inversely,
that's a good way to
the
say
chaotic side of the chart are for characters that don't give a fuck about their integrity and do whatever the hell they want because they feel like it. Small smooth brains will use this alignment as an excuse to be a total wangrod and have an inconsistent character with no definable traits. Also known as the chaotic alignment's more recognizable cousin, the stupid alignment, with its constant wacky lol so random XD approach to playing their character. The most common examples of chaotic acts are lying, cheating, and stealing, aka part of a rogue's balanced breakfast. A chaotic good is stealing from the rich and giving to the less fortunate. A chaotic neutral cheats to win a tournament and uses the winnings to eat something aside from a bread sandwich every night. And a chaotic evil will lie about not fucking your dad again and then burst into his bedroom as soon as you blink like a really slutty weeping angel.
Pretty much.
The good and evil sides of the alignment chart are pretty straightforward. Good is if you're a good person and evil if you're a jackass. But that's a small smooth brain surface level understanding of good and evil, as in no, just because you don't stab people doesn't mean not stabbing them is a good act just because stabbing them is a lot easier. Good acts are ones that go out of the character's way to do good and help others, sometimes even to the good person's detriment, and oftentimes even if there's no promise of any sort of reward in return for the act, like using your own hand to get a friend's favorite Lego set out of the toilet even after a night of really spicy curry. In contrast, evil is pretty straightforward, i.e. actions that could actively harm people or not caring about how those actions could knowingly harm people. An evil act would be being the person who threw the Lego set into the toilet, knowing full well it could be somebody's favorite. But good and evil doesn't just mean motives, it means methods too, and just because you have nice ends doesn't mean having mean means makes it any less mean. Example, you've caught a kidnapper and need to find out where they're hiding their captive so you can save them. A good act could be offering some snacks and a binge watch of their favorite show in return for information, whereas an evil act would be chopping their nipples off.
Pretty much.
The neutral cross of the alignment chart is for players who are terrified of commitment and refers to acts that either don't fall on either side of the good, evil, or lawful, chaotic side of the spectrum, or characters that are horse for choice and like to do whatever tickles their pickle the most depending on the situation. Maybe they'll be employee of the month for one boss and then shit on the desk of their next. Basically, the neutral ends of the alignment chart are the most pure and concentrated, like the curvature of my butt cheeks, and do basically anything and everything that could be considered the essence of that side of the chart. And of course the middle ground, true neutral, aka the one that's always playing devil's advocate for literally everything, like they spend 10 hours a day discussing opinions on Reddit. And there you have it, the totally accurate, totally objective descriptions for each side of the alignment chart with no room for any other interpretations whatsoever. And if anyone tries to argue otherwise, they can suck fat nards. Also, never let players pick their own alignment, because when they do, it actually looks like this. But that's
No fun allowed, no person. All I'm so random rule. No personality, chaotic, evil, or lol, I'm so random. Nobody will ever pick lawful. Murder hobo and murder hobo.
Honestly, he didn't describe them too badly. I mean, not the most in-depth descriptions, but
That's because when you try to go in depth, people will start arguing how you're wrong.
point.
But that's totally because I'm such a Gemini and we don't think people are self-aware enough to be able to categorize themselves without being subconsciously influenced by their own personal biases.
Pretty much.
Like, and breathe has skin, some, but also like things.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like
Well, I know.
astrology.
Oh, yeah.
Astrology, aka space racism.
Okay, keep going.
And now you know how to use alignment. You're welcome.
Last of that. Now we've only been going for an hour, so just in case, I had a second thing prepared.
Uh-oh. What? Oh, whoa, how long is this and what the fuck is it?
Sword Art Online abridged. Best abridged ever.
And how many?
Enough. We're not gonna do all of them today.
Whoa, and how much is this gonna make me want to bang my head against the wall?
Yes, but also no. Antagonist is a cynical asshole who hates people. Calls them out on their bullshit a lot.
So what I want to be.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Now, wait a minute. Is this gonna get you booted off of something? Here we go again.
Yep. Here we go, having to do another fucking... Oh, wait, hang on. Why are there 36 options for...
Oh, I suck.
Catalan, probably what you said.
But I suck. Okay, go.
Link, start! Sword Art Online. It's been a while since the beta. Wonder if they changed anything. Aw, come on, really? That's just disgusting. Activate ad blocker. I am going to burn this to the ground.
Up.
Wow, congrats. You're defeated by a pig.
You, man, that's like the pig from hell.
Really? My god. I've stumbled across the most powerful weapon in the game.
Stop.
The mithril pebble of pig smiting.
Please stop.
God.
For you see, long ago, this pebble was forged in the fiery pits of Tartarus by the grand blacksmith of Lucifer himself, in a time before the world began. And thus, Marjosa, guardian of the pebble, fell to his knees and passed from this world, leaving behind the mighty weapon. For he knew that one day its power would be required once more.
Are you done?
Yes,
I'd
the
have been
legacy of the
asleep.
power lives on.
I have a feeling you get beat up a lot in real life.
Shut up! Here I have power!
Right. Anyway, I've got a pizza coming, and I'm gonna meet up with some friends later, so thanks for the quick tutorial on pig slaying, and the not-so-quick tutorial on rocks. Kirito?
Hey, no problem. I had fun taunting you. Balls Deep 69?
Yeah, it's just a joke name. Just a character to dick around with while I get the hang of the game.
Yes, people will do that.
Oh, yeah, that does not surprise me in the least.
I'm gonna make my real character later.
Yeah, no, I get it. So, your pizza?
Right. Logging out. Hey, Kirito, total noob question, but how do I log out?
Are you serious, man?
Come on, man, it's nerve gear. I can't alt F4 this
Alright, fine.
So, slight bit of context, because Nerve Gear is just full dive VR, which basically their consciousness is placed in a digital body. Fun fact, I think it was Elon Musk who said he was working on something.
It's right here?
Oh, thanks, Player's Guide.
No, it's here. It's just blank.
Wait, there's something scrolling across mine.
Ha 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 ha.
I get it.
Wait. There's more. Huh.
Riveting.
Well, whatever. I'll just pull the nerve gear off. Like so.
Hey, dumbass, it doesn't work that way. The nerve gear disables your motor function so you don't move around while you play. Don't you remember all those videos of the beta testers?
Whoa. It's so lifelike.
Oh, hey, man, how's the beta go? So many lawsuits.
Do you feel tingly?
No, why?
What the hell is
You're
that?
all stuck,
Well,
right?
see, I believe the locals call it a hexagon? Not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'll have to check back with you.
Cynical asshole.
And the sky is bleeding.
Man, they're really working for that M rating.
Oh my god, what's going on?
Don't worry, baby. I'll
Stay
protect
for
you.
it.
Oh, it's a person.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Kayaba Akihiko, head programmer. Welcome to the unparalleled online experience that is Sword Art Online. Hello, people. Kind of talking here. Focus. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and disable general chat here.
Do you think he realizes he just muted himself?
Give it a minute.
Alright, I just realized what happened there. It's very funny, but right now, serious time. How many of you have seen Tron? Huh? Huh? What, seriously? None of you have seen Tron? Shit, I was really banking on that. Okay, no problem. I can wing this. Much like the world of Warcraft, none of you are here by choice anymore. Unlike WoW, however, you're being held here by me, not by your need to escape your empty fucking lives. There is no longer any way to log out of Sword Art Online. If someone on the outside attempts to log you out by removing your nerve gear, well, has anyone seen Scanners? Scanners. It's a movie that... Seriously? Okay, give me a second. Here we go. Watch this. Okay, that was from Scanners. And basically that. Okay, finally, seeing some gears turning. We're making progress.
Why would you do such a thing?
Steven? Steven, is that you? Steven, how are you enjoying that advanced copy?
I'm playing with my family.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, Timmy. They grew up so fast. Cherish these moments, Steven. Cherish these moments. So, as I was saying, the only way to keep the nerve gear from going all Gallagher on your gray matter is to make your way through Castle Einkrad and beat Sword Art Online.
So, you want us to beat an MMO?
Essentially.
You!
Whoa, getting a lot of hostility here. Don't appreciate it.
Well, honestly, when was the last time you heard of someone beating EverQuest?
When was the last time you heard of someone playing EverQuest?
That's fair.
Anywho,
That's fair.
all you guys who want to play
I like
with
that
girls, and you know who you are. Well, I've got a surprise for you.
As you want.
Kirito?
You're not a girl, and you're not 17. I'm okay with this. Me too.
Love knows no gender! You look so young.
And you look less hairy balls.
My name is Klein.
No, it's not.
As you can see, I have peeled away your petty facades and revealed you for what you truly are. Fairly attractive 20-somethings, apparently. Good for you. Kind of undermines the whole cold light of day thing I had planned, but still, I'm going to break down stereotypes. Except you, fatty. I'm going to bring down the curve. Oh, one more thing. I should probably mention, if your health points reach 0, your real bodies perish as well.
Ooh.
Okay, if you die in the game, you die for real. What? Really? Okay. Sometimes things are born, they live, and then they stop. Forever.
Unfortunately, there are people out there who are only that smart.
Oh my god! If we die in the game, we die for real!
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep that
Do-do-do.
tab. And with that,
Gonna
I
keep
bid
that
you all
tab.
adieu.
Remember that line. It comes up later.
Last thing, I swear. I disabled the profanity filter. Have fun with that.
We're fucked!
Yep.
Ballsy, I'm heading to the next town, and I need your help.
Really? You need my help?
Yeah, there's a mini boss on the way, and I need some cannon fodder. You in or out?
As tempting as that sounds, I really should stick with my friends back there. They're about as skilled as I am, so I figure we have a better chance of surviving if we stick together.
Well, monkeys and typewriters.
In any case, you may be the most unbearable asshole I've ever met, but you are really good at this game. We could use you in our group. What do you say? You can meet my friends, we'll form a guild, and have all these adventures. It'll be great!
Yep.
Well, screw you too! Think you're too good to join my guild? Think you're all cool because you know how to kill a boar?
Call me an asshole.
Oh,
That is not the last time he will channel Eric Cartman.
God help us all.
Don't worry, it's not until like episode.
Oh, Jesus.
One manslaughter charge. That's the channel
It's a
name.
non-profit fan-based parody. Start Out Online is owned by A1 Pictures.
That's the channel name.
Gotcha.
English UK? Okay.
Aniplex USA and Reki Kawahara. Please support the official release.
A month has passed since that fateful day when everyone's world got all twisted, leaving them stranded in a castle in the sky. Since then, 2,000 poor souls came to an abrupt and tragic end. Some by bad luck, others by sheer stupidity. I mean, really, why would you just stand and fire? Anyways, that didn't bother the kid none.
And in the fight.
He only cared about one thing, and one thing alone, himself. 'Cause in a game of life or death, you either live or you die.
Oh, wow. What brilliant insight. It's so deep, it loops right back around to being stupid.
The kid ranted at no one. It's slowly dawning just how alone he truly was.
Wait, what was that?
He asked the sky like a preacher to his silent gods.
What gods? What are you talking about? It's all bullshit metaphors with you.
He cried, not knowing the difference between a simile and a metaphor. The tininess of his brain dwarfed only by the tininess of his dick.
Narrator off.
You can silence me, but you can't silence the truth.
Dick.
I'm with him. Narrator off.
Hey everyone! Thank you all for coming to our little powwow. Now, I know many of you may be discouraged by the fact that 2,000 people have died so far.
What? 2,000 people are dead? It hasn't even been a month yet! Oh my god, we really are fucked!
And I know even more of you are a little down because we haven't even cleared the first floor yet.
We haven't? I thought we were almost done.
You guys do know there are 100 floors, right?
What?
Oh jeez, I'm just making things worse. Point is, we
I find this unrealistic only because you know the tryhards would have cleared the first floor on day one. They're tryhards.
Why do you think 2,000 people are dead?
They're stupid. Oops.
Tryhards. Go.
found the boss room! Now, we formulated a few strategies with some help from the beta testers.
Beta testers?
Oh, god damn it! Kibao, what do you want?
Beta testers? They're the reason we're stuck in this game!
What? Do you have any evidence to back that up?
Evidence? I don't need no evidence. Isn't that right, Jesus?
It's pronounced Jesus, and I don't know you.
Well, they still should have helped us newbies.
If I might interject,
And who the hell are you?
I am known by many names. Mountain Slayer, Thunder Lion, the Chocolate Axe. But you may call me Tiffany.
Tiffany, huh? That's a pretty masculine name.
Shouldn't be.
Remember the joke about all the guys who wanted to play?
It's a woman's name.
Hey, I don't know how to talk to you.
Good, then you can shut up and listen. Does everyone here have this book in their inventory?
Yeah?
Yes.
Yep. No. Wait, can I change my answer?
This book is full of tips and strategies on how to survive this game, put together by the beta testers. Everyone read it, yet some people still died. The beta testers did everything they could.
Actually, I didn't read it.
Yeah, I didn't read it either.
I skimmed it.
What? Didn't any of you read it? It is literally a matter of life and death.
Well, dude, it's like 80 pages.
2,000 people are dead.
They are?
I am I'm so done with you people.
What do you mean, you people?
So, as Mr. Thunder Chocolate was saying, this book has some great strategies, including how to beat the first boss, Ilfang. So, as you enter the boss room, he's gonna throw wave after wave of disposable minions at you. And you must answer in kind?
What?
Send the weaker players first. Good rule of thumb. If a player asks you for gold 2 seconds after meeting you, front lines.
Ha! Serves them right.
If they hijack conversations to rant about their political views, front lines.
Oh, shit.
If they ask female players for pics of their boobs, front lines.
Oh, bullshit! That's discrimination!
Boo! Now, people, I think there are some valid points being
Works
made
for
here.
me.
Now, it goes on to say when Ilfang's health goes into the red, he's going to switch from his axe and buckler to something called a tall war. At that point, we should initiate a strategy called the final solution, and I'm just gonna stop reading. Jesus, who wrote this thing?
3 guesses, the first 2 don't count.
Let's see. I don't know. Carito.
Okay, so that's bust, but it'll be fine. I'll come up with a great plan for us.
Like what?
Well, we could... I'm open to suggestions.
Whoa, guys, we could, like, group up.
And hit it till it dies!
Woo, nice.
Yeah.
High five.
That's a good start, but let's hear some other suggestions.
I'd like to hear more about this final solution.
Fuck it, group up.
So, why aren't you joining anyone's
right.
group?
I have my reasons.
Is it because you're a girl?
No, it's because I don't know how to play.
Because you're a girl?
No, it's just I don't know how to open the menu.
What? But you can't do anything in this game without the menu. How have you survived all month?
How do I eat you? It's been a challenge. What about you? Why haven't you joined the others?
Oh, lots of reasons. Mostly because they're a bunch of mouth-breathing neckbeards who think LMAO is how French people laugh.
Oh, that's so Lamau.
Wow, you certainly speak from the heart.
Funny, I thought I was speaking from my mouth, but shows what I know about biology.
No one else wanted you in their group, did they?
Shut up, it was mutual.
All right, looks like everyone's grouped up. Get plenty of rest tonight, people. We leave at noon.
Noon? That's so early.
Pretty much.
All right, what about 1 o'clock?
1? Dude, come on.
Oh, God, fine. We leave at the crack of 2:30, I guess. Lazy butts.
Christ, I'm gonna have to set my alarm.
Okay, so
Crack of
there were a few
2:30.
more stairs than we realized. Apparently, real-life athletic ability.
7:30.
Yep. That doesn't
Okay,
surprise
so
me.
there were a few more stairs than we realized. Apparently, real-life athletic ability translates into the game. Good to know.
Oh, they're fucked.
I can feel my lungs trying to kill me.
Is this sweat?
I feed a little.
Jesus, this is sad. Fuck it, why don't you all just take a Cheetos and Mountain Dew break and we'll reconvene in an hour? Damn it, guys, I was kidding! You weren't actually supposed to take an hour! God, we've lost so much time! Let's just do this already! You all know the plan.
Fuck.
Alright, men, form
Error,
up in-
what?
Sentinel Shriek.wav, not
Okay.
.wav is an extension for audio file.
Gotcha.
Alright, men, form up in- Every man for himself! What? No! God damn it, guys! Squad B, quit attacking the boss and keep sentinels off us! C and D, stop attacking from the front! Do you even know what flank means?
Nope.
Squad F, for fuck's sake, stop playing Bejeweled! Oh, Squad G, get in there and help A and B!
Got it.
Don't talk back to- Holy shit, really?
Okay, Asuna, what you're gonna want to do here is... Wow, I thought she was hopeless, but her technique is flawless. If I didn't know any better, I'd say she was even better than I.
Kirito, I killed the thing and now it says I have XPs. Is that bad? Am I dying?
Or maybe not.
Alright, men, this last part's gonna take careful coordination. Which is why I'm just gonna do it
Athletic
myself.
ability.
Yeah, translates into the game.
So she actually has,
Shit.
honest to God,
Guillermo,
athletic
look out!
ability.
That's not a Talwar. It's an Odachi.
What's the difference?
Well, a Talwar is of Indian descent, while an Odachi is Japanese. While both are primarily slashing weapons, a Talwar was favored by cavalrymen, as opposed to an Odachi, which was mainly used for dick measuring.
What's your point?
Well, if you let me finish, I was getting to that. You see?
Ah!
Oops.
Devil! Hey, rare drop.
I was trying to say a Nodachi's a little bit longer than a Talwar, so it'll have more reach and do a bit more damage.
And why couldn't you say that first?
I like to think of myself as a teacher. Anyway, drink this.
No, it's better this way. I just can't do it anymore. I had such high hopes at first, but now our best player is a girl who thinks DPS is some kind of sex thing.
I know, it's weird, right?
You're clearly not like the rest of them. How do you stand it, Kirito? Where do you draw your strength?
I've been playing MMOs a long time, Diabo, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's that lions do not concern themselves with the opinions of sheep.
Good
Just
point.
take that little voice in your head that tells you to be tactful and understanding, and shoot it. Shoot it in the goddamn face.
That covers
You're
it.
so wise. If only I'd met you sooner. Perhaps things would have been different. You must lead them now. Show them this game can be beaten.
In another life, in another time, I think we could have been friends.
I doubt it.
Well, fuck you too!
Alright, Kirito, here's what we'll do. One
Alright.
counters his blows to knock him off balance, and the other switches into attack. Rinse, repeat, victory.
You came up with that, but you can't open a menu.
Exactly.
Alright, so you counter and I'll attack.
What? No, it's my plan. I should attack.
Fine, just get ready. Ah! Switch! Say,
Poppy.
you almost got yourself killed. I'll attack him.
Oh, that was a fluke and you know it. He's mine.
He's mine.
Mine!
No, he's mine.
Congratulations. That was even more impressive than that cat that learned to play.
Oh my god! You guys can see it too? So I'm not crazy. Isn't that great, Jesus?
That's right, Jeffrey. Now, kill them.
God.
As you command, my lord.
You've led us to victory, Kirito. These men and I will follow you to hell itself. Now, address your people.
I always knew this day would come. Ahem. Fellow gamers, we have traveled far and up many stairs to get to this
Wait
point,
for it.
fighting side by side, noobs and elites alike. I'd like to take a moment to say that I couldn't have done it without the help of each and every one of you.
Oh, that's a nice thing to say.
Of course, I'm not a liar, so I'm not gonna say any of that.
Oh, shit.
I mean, really, I could have done this whole boss fight myself. But to be fair, I guess you did absorb a bit of damage for me, which was nice. You were an adequate meat shield, and no one can ever take that away from you.
Fuck, shut up.
So, for those of you who came in late, and that one guy playing Bejeweled back there, shoot for the stars. It'll make it more fun when I kick you back into the dirt.
You're not better than us.
My sweet-ass coat begs to differ.
Damn it, he's got us there.
Kirito, wait. I want half.
I'm sorry, what?
I want half the coat. I did half the work. I should get half the coat.
No, it's not fabric I can cut. It's a bunch of ones and zeros.
Fine, then give me the ones.
Fuck you, I want the ones. Ugh, I am not having this argument. I'm dissolving this party.
Kirito, if you walk away with my half of the coat, I will make your life a living hell!
You know what? Fine, I'll give you the damn coat. Just send me a trade request.
What?
Oh, it's quite simple, really. Just open your menu.
You son of a bitch!
Gonna kill him later.
You might. Don't worry about that. It's not important, I swear.
The following is a non-profit fan-based parody. Sword Art Online is owned by A1 Pictures, Aniplex USA, and Reki Kawahara. Please support the official
Christmas
release.
The Sword Art Online.
I said jump, you delightful Italian stereotype. Oh, hello. Didn't see you come in. I am Sir Jack Dapper, but of course you already knew that. It is my great honor today to introduce you to the Sword Art Online Christmas Extravaganza, a touching tale of whimsy, adventure, and the true meaning of friendship. So, I have my book, I have my bourbon. Gather round, children. Let's make some Christmas. This is the story of the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Guess they added in fucking
began in-
Santa hats in the.
Our magical journey began in April, apparently. That's a bit odd. Guess we're going for a slow burn on this one. Oh well, I can dig it, as the kids would say. Our story began at the local davening hall, where our hero, Kirito, had just made some new friends. Or homies, if you will.
Wait. If you look, the book starts writing out, "Oh, for the love of God, please stop."
Oh. I'll stop
Yes.
now.
Kirito!
Who are you people, and why are you at my table?
Ah, Kirito. Can I call you Kirito?
No.
Here's the thing, Kirito. I couldn't help but noticing while I was rifling through your character
I
page
thought I had that set to private.
that you are not associated with any guilds. So the crew and I call them the crew by the way, we're thinking that you should join our guild.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Now I know what you're thinking. Am I really worthy to join these awesome dudes?
I've literally never thought that about anyone.
But let me assure you, we could
Guess what?
certainly use someone with your assets. Ugh.
Hey, my eyes are down here.
Right. So what do you say, Key? Can I
That is a sentence nobody has ever said before.
No, but it was a really good play on my eyes are up here.
Looking at his level.
Yep.
call you Key?
God, no.
I see. And what if I put on this hat?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. What the hell am I signing?
To the
Charisma
newest
plus
member of the
50.
Moonlit Black Cats, Kirito!
Damn it!
So let me introduce you to the crew. I call them the crew, by the way.
So I've heard.
This here is Sachi, and the rest are NPCs.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're all companions from different quests. They help you fight, and as long as you never finish, they stay with you.
We must save my family! The bandits are coming!
Is that important?
Nah, it's just part of the quest. They say that like every 4 seconds.
Always remember to jump!
And he's from the tutorial. It's not a good tutorial.
Winners don't use drugs, except steroids. In which case, use lots of drugs.
Wait,
Oh
so
my
you
God.
never finished the
Not a
tutorial?
good tutorial.
Hey, just because I can't play the game doesn't mean I can't play the game. Wink.
I feel like you don't know how winking works.
Thank you for joining our guild, Mr. Kirito.
Sweet merciful Buddha, what the fuck?
Now, don't panic. Sachi just lives out in the boonies, so our internet connection is kinda shit.
Oh god, it's spreading! Grab the women and children!
Yeah, we're using a shield! Haha! What shenanigans! 4 people died in that fire. But from the
4 people died in that fire.
ashes sprouted a powerful friendship. And in time, Kirito found that he could almost tolerate them. Much like a fat man tolerates the tapeworms in his intestines. And like those tapeworms, that guild burrowed deep into his innards and gorged themselves on his leftovers until they began causing abdominal pain and diarrhea. I realize the metaphor's breaking down a
Pretty
bit here,
much.
but Granny Dapper didn't raise no quitters. In any case, things were about to change for young Kirito as he learned one fateful night.
Hey, Kirito, buddy! Sachi kinda ran off and we don't know where she went. Could you be a pal and track her down? I'd look for her myself, but the NPCs are sorta blocking the door and I can't get out. We must save my family! Move! Listen, buddy, I'm gonna need your help sooner rather than later. I'm starting to think this is a two-man job. You've been playing for
4,608
hours. Maybe you should take a break. I would if I could, Mom, but that's not really an option now, is it? Now he's clipping through the wall. This is just perfect. So yeah, if you could take care of that for me, that'd be great.
Yeah, good luck with that, Kata. It's my day off.
And because I know it's your day off, I went ahead and included a little motivation.
Right. Kata, when have you ever had anything I hate that goddamn hat! Yo, Sachi, Kata
It's
said
a 50 plus charisma item.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
you ran off or...
Jesus Christ, what's wrong with your eyes?
What? Oh, right, detective mode. One sec. Oh, that's brisk.
Is it supposed to hurt like that?
I don't think so. Unless the game is developed by a sadist.
Well...
Yeah, I heard it. So anyway, I figure I got about, 5 minutes before I black out from the pain. So Princess, why'd you run off?
Because I'm terrified my leg is going to get me and everyone I love killed.
Well, shit, I don't know how to mock that. Oh god, that's never happened before.
Well, maybe this is something you don't need to mock.
Okay, but then what's the point of other people if not to mock them?
You know, I'm starting to see why people think you're an asshole.
People think I'm an asshole?
And so they talked all through the night, and slowly, Kirito began to see the error of his ways. If that seems like a cop-out to you, congratulations! You get a cookie.
Wow, Sachi, you've really opened my eyes. I've been such a jerk. Well, no more. You're looking at a whole new Kirito. From now on, I'm gonna be nicer and show people the compassion they deserve.
So, can we talk about my problems now?
Ugh, no one cares.
Oh. Hey, I thought you said you were gonna black out from the pain.
Oh, yeah. Guess I'm just a lot tougher than I thought.
Hey, crew. I know you guys have been working really hard, and I've got some good news.
And?
And some bad news. The good news is we're in debt to the mob. No, wait, that's the bad news. Also, there's no good news.
There's a mob in this game?
Yeah, I may have promised some, let's say, unsavory individuals that I could duplicate their rare item. And, well, it turns out that got patched.
So then why don't you just give back their item?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I kinda sold it, and now...
The bandits are coming!
Precisely. But the Don says all will be forgiven if we replace the item.
Well, okay. That doesn't sound too...
Here's the thing.
There it is.
It only drops on the 27th floor.
Is that a problem?
Well, let me put it this way. Take the most horrific, awful thing you can think of and multiply it by cancer. But you'll do fine. We've got Kirito, and he's practically carrying this crew.
Practically?
Kirito!
I'm sorry.
So on that note, what do you guys think?
Well, no offense, but that's the most... probably fine idea I've ever heard.
That's a weird way to phrase that.
Don't push me on this.
All right, so we got us a game plan.
Wait, you didn't say what you're doing in all this.
Well, the thing about that is... Later!
We really need to take that hat away from him. God, we've been looking for hours. Where is this stupid thing supposed to drop anyway?
Kirito? Did Keita even tell us which item we're looking for?
Son of a...
We must save my family!
Oh, wow. A single chest in an empty room. Yeah, this looks legit. Come on, guys. Even we're not dumb enough to fall for this. Sachi, you set them to auto-loot, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought it would save time.
Oh, yeah. We're sprinting to our deaths at record speed.
Well, it might not be a trap. Maybe we just win a prize or something.
Deploying slaughter knots and murder golems.
Oh, wow. Slaughter knots and murder golems? It must be my birthday!
I thought you were gonna be nicer.
Baby steps!
It's okay. We'll just grab one of the teleport crystals from Gary.
Who the fuck is Gary?
We must save my family!
That was scary.
Of course it was!
No, it's fine. Charlie's got a bunch of health potions.
Which one's Charlie? Never mind, I got it.
Well, we still...
Oh, God, stop! Look, we're just gonna have to fight our way out.
Okay, I'm scared, but I trust you.
Sachi, no!
Kirito, this isn't your fault.
Well,
That's not
that
traumatizing.
was grim. But as with all things, there is always a silver lining. For you see, Kirito still had one friend left with whom he could share his grief.
Keita!
Yeah, Christmas! Yay, Christmas! No one kills themselves on Christmas. Christ, I need more bourbon.
They say the Santa
Pretty much,
Claus
yes.
lives here beneath a certain fir tree tonight and grant whoever finds him an item that will give anyone a Merry Christmas. Now that
Hey,
will be 200.
at least he doesn't have the hat anymore.
Balls?
My name is Klein.
That was unsettling. What the hell was that?
I correct people so often, they think it's how I say hello.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, no kidding. So what are you doing out here?
Yeah, I've been having this weird pain in my chest. I was hoping this rare item might be able to fix it.
Well, that's strange. What do you think caused it?
Well, I suppose it started right after I watched my entire guild get slaughtered. But I mean, I didn't take any damage, so that can't be it.
Oh my god.
Kirito, as the sole survivor of the Midnight Black Cats, the debt naturally falls to you. The Don sends his regards.
Well, as many questions as this raises, I'm gonna keep this brief. Kirito, you're not injured. You're sad that all your friends died.
Wow, I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, big shock, you friggin' sociopath. Look, I've heard rumors that item might be able to res players. It's a long shot, but you owe it to yourself to try. Go on ahead. We'll hold them off.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me. Thank you, Klein.
Hey, boss, who's Klein?
Don't ruin this for me.
And there, under that frosted fir tree, Kirito spotted the big man himself, streaking through the snowy sky on a sleigh full of Christmas cheer. The patron saint of prostitutes. Look it up. Old Saint.
This has gotten to the point where I have no.
It's called the best Christmas special you've ever seen.
Yeah, I just wanna bang my head against the wall. Thank you.
Naughty. What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Kirito, how'd it go? Did you win?
Does this look like the face of victory to you?
You didn't get it?
Oh, I got it. It's a hat. It's a goddamn hat.
Well, what do you want to do with it?
Wear it, poop in it. I don't really care anymore. But I do suppose I should thank you. You made me realize that by being nice and letting people in, they'll just die. But even still, thank you for showing me that there's still a part of me that can feel like this. Because now that I know where to find it, I've killed it forever. So thank you. Thank you for freeing me. Balls.
No.
Oh,
no.
there you go.
You were so close. You were almost a person. You were so close.
And so they say, Kirito's heart grew 3 sizes that day. It immediately shrank 6, imploding into a black hole from which no love could escape.
That covers it.
End.
Yeah.
But now he knows where the fucking hat came from.
This was the first Christmas event game, ironically.
How did the other?
I think the implication is supposed to be that was the rare drop he got from that he promised he could duplicate, and he lied about having sold it.
Could be.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you expecting a happy ending? Well, I'm afraid the world doesn't work that way, bucko. The only thing you can hope for in life is that you make enough money to fill the void left behind by the woman you love, when she takes your children to some island in Tahiti with a cabana boy half a fucking age. Well, look at me now, you harlot. I'm still alone with all my money. God,
Hey.
I'm alone. So alone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Oh God, it's in the Persian rug.
Fucking sad. Oh my god.
Going for about an hour.
That's all I can take. Yeah, no.
There it is.
If it hadn't been for the Christmas episode, I might.
Fair enough.
But the Christmas episode made me beat my head against the wall. So it's time for me to go.
Puppy. Yeah. Okay, well, we might be back next week. Maybe. If my computer doesn't get worse by then. Which is a big ask. Oh? I will find someone to raid. Oh shit, can't raid her.